अभिवादनशीलस्य नित्यं वृद्धोपसेविनः चत्वारि तस्य वर्धन्ते आयुर्विद्या यशोबलम्.
Welcome. Today we sit with one of the most beloved verses in all of Sanskrit literature, a shloka that generations of Indian children have learned while touching the feet of their elders. It comes from the Manusmriti, chapter 2, verse 121. Listen to its sound first. Abhivadana Shilasya Nityam Vridhopasevina Chatvari Tasya Vardhante Ayurvidya Yashobalam. Let us open it word by word. Abhivadana Shilasya. Abhivadana comes from the root vad, to speak, with the prefix abhi, meaning to word. It is the formal, respectful salutation, the ancient practice of bowing before an elder while announcing your name and your lineage. And Shila means character, ingrained habit. So, Abhivadana Shilasya means of the one for whom respectful greeting is not an occasional performance but second nature. Nityam means always, constantly. Vridhopasevina, of the one who serves the elders. Here, vridha means an elder and upasevin means one who serves closely, near at hand, not from a polite distance. Then comes the promise. Chatvari tasya vardhante. 4 things of that person increase, they grow. And what are the 4? Ayu, lifespan and vitality. Vidya, knowledge and learning. Yasha, fame and honorable reputation. Balam, strength of body, mind and will. Now here is a beautiful secret hiding in the Sanskrit. The word vridha, elder, comes from the root vridh, which means to grow. An elder is literally one who has grown. And the word vardhante, they increase, comes from the very same root. So the verse contains a quiet wordplay. The one who serves the grown ones becomes the one in whom things grow. Growth flows from the grown. Reverence is the pipeline. Where does this verse come from? The second chapter of the Manusmriti describes the life of the student, the young person living and learning in the teacher's home. And the verse just before this one is remarkable. It says that when an elder approaches, the vital energies of a young person rise up and become agitated. And by standing and offering salutation, the youth settles and recovers them. So in this vision, bowing to an elder is not a favor you do for them. It is a repair you perform on yourself. The same verse also appears in the Mahabharata, in the counsel of the wise Vidura to King Dhritarashtra, which tells us this was treasured not only as a rule for students, but as wisdom for kings. What is the deeper meaning? Think about the posture of the bow. The head, the highest point of the body, the seat of pride, is deliberately brought low, down toward the feet of the elder. Knowledge is like water. It flows only downhill. It can only pour into a vessel that places itself lower than the source. The student who cannot bow cannot fill. Humility is not weakness here. It is receptivity. It is the technology of an open mind. And notice that the 4 rewards are not a random list. They map the whole human being. Ayu is your biological life, your time and vitality. Vidya is your intellectual life, your wisdom. Yasha is your social life, the trust and respect of others. Balam is your capacity, your power to act. One single habit, says the verse, nourishes all four dimensions at once. Reverence is a whole person multiplier. The tradition also reminds us that vridh does not simply mean old. The commentators speak of three kinds of elders: those grown in years, those grown in knowledge, and those grown in discipline. Ripeness can live in a young master or an aged farmer. The instruction is to honor ripeness wherever you find it. Does this ancient claim survive modern scrutiny? Remarkably well. Decades of research on mentorship show that people who apprentice themselves to the experienced gain skill, reputation, and confidence faster. The famous Harvard study of adult development found that the strongest predictor of a long and healthy life is the warmth of our relationships. Communities where generations honor one another, like Okinawa and Sardinia, are among the longest lived on earth. There it is, Ayo. And psychology tells us that the posture of humility, the daily embodied admission that I am not yet complete, is exactly the mental state in which real learning happens. Isaac Newton said he saw further because he stood on the shoulders of giants. Manu would have smiled. First you bow at their feet, then they lift you to their shoulders. So let this verse question you now. Sit quietly and ask, who are the three grown ones in my life? Grown in age, grown in knowledge, grown in discipline. When did I last sit at their feet with a genuine question instead of an opinion? Ask also, where has my need to appear knowledgeable blocked me from actually receiving knowledge? And ask, which of the four fruits feels weakest in me right now? Vitality, wisdom, reputation, or strength? Could it be that a missing reverence is starving it? And here is your practice for today. Reach out to one elder or mentor, a call, a visit, a message. Come with no agenda except respect and one sincere question. Then listen, without interrupting, without correcting, for 5 full minutes. Let the ancient exchange happen. And each morning, let the body lead the mind. A small bow, a folded namaste toward parents, teachers, or the lineage of anyone whose work carries you. Do it nityam, constantly, until it becomes Shila, your very character. Abhivadana Shilasya Nityam Vridhopasevina Chatvari Tasya Vardhante Ayurvidya Yashobalam. Bow daily, serve the grown, and 4 rivers rise within you: long life, deep knowledge, shining honor, and quiet strength. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi.
अभिवादनशीलस्य नित्यं वृद्धोपसेविनः चत्वारि तस्य वर्धन्ते आयुर्विद्या यशोबलम्